Hey, it's Dawn here. Welcome to this little nugget. If you'd like the full video, go to the Interro Talk playlist on my main page. Enjoy.
And I could see getting hysterical even if I did plan it or was involved in the planning or knew of it and didn't stop it. I could still be at the same time. We're capable of having multiple
Okay, take your phone, you're hook up to a machine, download the information. It doesn't take a whole lot unless you got a lot of stuff on there.
I don't know what's on there. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, no problem.
Is there?
Yep.
Is it close by?
Yeah, it's real close by. Okay, you can leave your stuff there. It's not going anywhere, and I'll ask you right around the corner. Okay.
Okay.
You want some water after that?
Okay.
Okay.
pretty sure this
Not
is
yet. You got somebody here?
Seriously? Okay. Hold it.
Sorry.
Okay.
We just have to eliminate everything. You know what she's saying, right?
I'm assuming I'm a suspect.
No, you're not a suspect. I don't consider you a suspect. I asked you to come up here. You came up here voluntarily. I'm not Reggie Miranda. You are not under arrest. You are.
I mean, I can't imagine asking if I was a suspect in something that I clearly didn't know anything about. Like, it wouldn't even cross my mind to ask that question.
The closest thing to family that I have to Daniel right now.
But I'm not a lawyer. What were you going to say?
Well, neither am I, but I'm not a lawyer and I don't know anything. But I tell even my kids this: if you are ever taken into a police station, just to even chat, you don't say a word without somebody else present. And as a lawyer, what are you doing?
That's right. She's getting her story out, is what she seems to be doing. She's very chatty. I mean,
no, I don't care how uncooperative it looks. No, I would never say anything without anybody else present.
Okay.
Okay. You are.
I'm so sad for. I was thinking about something else. He told me that he comes. We have week on, week off.
I'm so sad. I mean, that's moving through the grief process pretty quickly too.
Shocked to now just sad.
Right.
And he told me that he might have some work up in New York and he might not be back in time for the Wednesday overnight. So there's no way that he did this because he had all kinds of plans for next week.
But you're saying he would not hurt himself?
No.
Okay.
Again, with the suicide.
He has no reason to hurt himself or anything.
No, I can see him being really sad when we first got divorced.
Right.
But now he's got Amy and he loves those boys.
Okay.
And things were really good for him. There's no way he did this to himself.
Okay.
No way.
It really scares me because it means
which is obvious if you know the crime scene. They're like, yeah, we know.
There's someone out there that's willing to do this to him, and I'm scared for the kids.
I understand. I understand.
And they're at school right now, and I want to.
There's an officer at the school.
Okay.
The kids are fine.
Okay.
Okay. There's no.
Not like, oh, wow, okay. It's like, oh, okay, there's an officer. It's checkbox.
Carry on.
Well, we're going to help you with that. Okay. But here's what I have to do right now. I'm just trying. I want to get this down. I know you don't have your phone to refer to, but that's okay.
You'll have all that information.
Right, because I'll check that against what you tell me.
Okay.
Your last phone conversation, that's your last personal contact. That was in person with Daniel. Was when?
He goes by Danny.
Yeah. Okay.
No one calls him Daniel.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you so that
no one calls him
Danny. Feels really personal. My last face-to-face contact with him. Wow.
Except for.
We do a lot of we walk out at the school, right? Where one of us will take the kids to school, the other picks them up. When was the last time I saw him? I definitely saw him when I picked the kids up. I feel like there's something since then, but that would have been.
Yeah, in my way. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, I did Annie because she wanted it before. Yeah. And that was that morning I drove down, so that was June 30th, whatever that Monday morning was that we drove down to Miami. I saw him, I met Amy, and we did a lot of Skype, we Skype every day while I was gone. But that's one person. I came back with my parents. We drove back all together, and then that Friday, which would have been last Friday, a week from today. So today's the 18th. It was Friday the 11th. It's my other brother's birthday, and I would have seen him, but I had been with the kids for 12 days straight, and I was getting really sad at the idea of drop off of Danny coming to pick him up. And so my folks said, you know what? Why don't you just? So at about 4:45, I just went over to a friend's house. I didn't see him that day. And then he had the kids, and I got some sort of laryngitis, and I was alone all weekend, so that was Saturday and Sunday. And then this week, I missed the kids, so I visited them at school on Monday and Tuesday.
They were staying with Danny?
They were with Danny that whole time, but Danny and I had started, okay, so we really missed the kids. We go have lunch with them or breakfast with them. So I went and had lunch with them around the story. I saw them Monday, I saw them Tuesday. Wednesday was my overnight, and so that was Wednesday, and then he had them Thursday. Was So that was the
I'm
last
so
time I
lost.
had
What was the
face-to-face
question
contact with
even?
him.
Was,
The last time she saw him in person.
and then
Oh,
yesterday,
okay, 'cause
y'all
that was
were
like an hour
conversing
ago.
on text about this phone call or about the
About-
discussion for Ben.
On email, I think, about,
He just lets her go though.
we'd both spoken with an administrator at the school, and so yesterday morning I said to him, I emailed him and said, I'd really love for him to go to the school. I think we should accept it. Here's why. And then I asked him a second question about Ben's birthday coming up, because I didn't have Ben on his birthday. He wanted this Lego thing, and I wanted to make sure that no one else got it for him. So I asked him if he was going to do a party for Ben, so I knew ahead of time whether people would be bringing presents or whatever, and so I knew whether he would have gotten it from someone else or whether I should buy it for him. And he wrote back and said, when your voice feels better, let's talk, because my throat was really hurting. He said, let's talk. We need to work this out for Monday. And I sent him an email. You'll see it sometime this morning while I was home working on my paper that said, okay, I'm ready to talk whenever you are. I don't know what time I sent it, but if I called him at 11:40, it was either before I called him, because I thought normally he would have called.
Okay.
Like when he said I'm done with the class at 10:30, and I said, okay, let's talk, and then sent him.
So convenient that she was all of a sudden ready to talk 15 minutes before he was shocked.
A call or an email. Like, I thought it was weird I hadn't heard from him, but I just thought like, oh, maybe he's busy with something or showering.
But he told you at some point that he was going to premiere this morning.
Yeah, no, that phone message says I'm going to premiere. I'll be out 10:15, 10:30, and so you can call me after that.
When did you receive that phone message?
Maybe after the repair guy left, so maybe like this morning, like at 11ish or something.
All right. So you're at your house with the repairman. He leaves. You go back to working on your papers, and then you leave your house around noon. Drive down. Trescott's blocked. You turn around. You go back around on Benton, and then
There's a tree.
Pardon?
I thought it was like a tree that fell down or something.
So
I didn't even think like that's the house. I saw a few houses.
Your eye roll there.
Just
Sorry.
can't.
no, you're not wasting my time. I think I asked you before. You don't have a number for Amy. You do not have a contact number for her. But you know she's a professor at NYU. You know that her and Danny have been seeing each other, and that she stayed here from the end of June to the 1st of July. Just
At least 2 days, maybe. Yeah.
and she met the children.
Yeah, she met a few friends in town too.
And you don't know anything about her ex,
No, I know she was married.
right? And she has children.
She has a son.
And
She
you
knows quite a bit about her ex.
She's a son.
Is it?
I think he's 14.
Okay.
do you know how old Amy is?
She's 50.
She's 50.
Yeah.
Bam.
She doesn't look 50.
So bam.
She's very beautiful. She is not that you can't be beautiful at 50, but she looks really young. She's very pretty and accomplished. And
You know her date of birth?
I only know that she is 50. I don't, because I was looking her up one time. Feeling
Oh, okay. Okay, so she's 50. She goes by Amy Adler.
her middle initial is M.
Emma.
She had to mention that because she knows all her electronic data is going to be.
So that,
Sure.
oh my God. He looked her up on the law school website. You find her that way.
Okay.
Her brother's he's like a famous fashion designer. So I think they spend a lot of weekends like in the Hamptons, and she lives in the city and looks like,
Jelly.
good life.
Stalker?
Uh-huh.
You gave me a name of Matt Price, who's in DC.
That's his best friend.
Is that
I actually wondered for the first time yesterday when I was going through this if she had hired someone to follow him.
Like a PI?
an attorney?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She has such a level of detail.
That's okay. I'm used to it. I got to deal with state attorney's office, public defender's office, private attorneys.
The only time I've ever been in this, I represent victims of crime. I represent immigrant victims of crime.
She's
So
not-
the only
she
time I've ever been in
finds
this
that
building is
funny.
like
Oh, okay.
advocating for my clients.
I represent victims of crime. How ironic.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
And the other friend,
The other friend is Josh Berman, also attorney. He's in New York City.
a city attorney from New York.
No, he's private. They're both private. And they're like the historic best friends
Okay.
from college and law school.
And of course, Alex is up in Cairo.
I'm assuming they're close. I know that he sleeps over at their house a lot with the kids.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because the kids really love to play together or because they're close, but they spend a lot of time together. I'm sure they're close.
All right. Okay.
Andy's pretty religious, so like he can be connected with like rabbis and stuff in town too.
Finally getting to
All right. Which synagogue does he go to?
He goes to two. The one he's most strongly affiliated with is Shomrei Torah. And by the way, if you get a nod that I can't use the bathroom, I can really use
Okay.
it. So
I'm gonna make
I mean,
that
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
die, but if I could just, that's really great.
I'm not going to die.
we wouldn't want that. As soon as he got the name of the synagogue that he was associated with, he jetted out of there.
Okay.
And I was relieved later on. It was I was like, is he still alone? I had so much anxiety the first time I saw this interrogation. Like, is he all alone? Like, where is he? What's happening? She's acting like he's dead. He's not dead, lady,
Yeah.
And So I noticed this yesterday, but I just think I'm going to note it again for the audience. He did jet out of there, and that probably would have been behind the scenes the time that he would have given that information to somebody who could contact somebody from the synagogue, because it did turn out later
To
that
go be there.
there were people with him. I thought he was alone the whole time.
Yeah.